Everybody. Hello everyone on YouTube. Hello everybody on Facebook. I wish you can all see my live video. This is the Valentine's Day evening. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And tomorrow will be the Chinese New Year's Eve. So happy Chinese New Year. Today I'm going to do not a demo, actually it's a commission. I have been working on a large scroll with peonies, dragon and phoenix. It's a wedding gift, so I'm going to keep working. I have to be concentrated, so better stop talking. So what I'm doing is to color the painting I've drawn with a pencil. You might think this is a Gongbi or elaborated style. Yes, it is. But I realized that this scroll is mounted with unsized shrine, which is very absorbent. So I cannot really paint the detailed style. Let me make you a little closer to my hand so you can see better. See, I have to move this camera on YouTube. Bear with me. On the left, you can see my iPad, the master copy I found online. This is the work I've been working on. So the line actually is a pencil line drawing. I didn't really trace all the lines, but some part I will use color to highlight it, like I'm doing right now. Let's see if Facebook friends can see it. If you cannot see from the angle you're watching, then you can switch to either Facebook or lower down this YouTube. Okay. I wish you can zoom. You cannot. Just put it closer to. Anyway, so I would highlight the line with a little color. You can use any rainbow color, purple, orange, and gray, whatever. Just to highlight the line. So I draw the contour, both the outline and the inside detail with a pencil. And then I traced it with a carbon paper, So this is I've been doing. I would use warm color on the belly of the snake, and I'll use a cold color to highlight all the lines. So I definitely would do the tongue with some warm color. You can use the kind of red. You cannot repeat. Actually, when you repeat wet into wet, it starts to blur. So it's very challenging to do this on the unsized shrine paper. Let's see. I'll keep working on this in this area. So I will use a little bit. Let me show you my palette. I used a selection of colors from Daniel Smith and Winsor Newton, and let me show you colors dots sheet. You can take a closer look of the name of the colors. Actually, I also use Hoban. This is from Daniel Smith and Winsor Newton. I also use other colors. This is Daniel Smith colored large swatches. You can see. I'm not familiar with the name of these strange colors. These are Holbein colors, the warm colors, and darks. Holbein. Okay, the cold colors, the green and the blues, the dark. So this is the colors. Quite complicated project. And I use a variety of brushes, mainly the Chinese brush. I also have some new tools like the squirrel brush because the brush is very soft. So when I wash the background, I don't want to tear the surface. So the soft brush is good. And anyway, so let me keep working. I'm going to use a color called Moon Glow. The Daniel Smith color, like a dark purple. You won't see it. It just I think it will look like a gray. It's a warm gray. So in a sense, I kind of do the outline with color, or the contour drawing with color, just to shade. Normally, when you do Gombi, you start with ink outline. We call that fine line. Gombi means fine line. That's all about. So you have to do a contour design first. If you search YouTube, my previous video on this project is how to trace it. I showed you some tips. You can don't miss that one. If you haven't, you can search right now. When I do this details work, you can see how I did the drawing with the pencil and then trace it with the carbon paper onto the scroll. This is an outline brush, Gombi outline brush called the red hair brush. I also use some other Gombi liner like the Seven Wolf. Can also good. Oh, actually, you can use the small whistle. This is the basic brush. If you only have 3 basics, this is also good. Actually, the brushes, are not so makes that much difference for me. So I can use just a pointed brush of any kind to do this. You can hold the brush high, but it's kind of more challenge. So put your wrist on the painting, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe put a piece of paper so you don't stain anything. You can see these scales look like the carp fish. So in this painting, I apply all the techniques you could have learned before in my class. The Dragon, I have a class dedicated to Dragon, and I didn't do the Phoenix, but I did the class on Peacock. So it's basically a peacock, the feathers and the head, that kind of thing. It's very like a peacock. So I'm going to not to use this as a new lesson. I was thinking to add new lessons, but it's so difficult to organize a lesson which is completely new. After I have done 55 lessons, I think. So you can always find something from previous lesson, like in this painting, Dragon and Phoenix and Peony. Also, we have learned before, and even the style is a little different, but you have learned Camellia, the Gombi painting in lesson 12. So that's the same thing. Lesson 12 is very important for this Gombi technique. I also added a video in lesson 12 on how to paint Gombi on absorbent or unsized paper with Professor Rao. Remember that? That's very useful information if you paint on raw paper or unsized paper in this style. You can also kind of shade while you do the outline, just for the convenience. I can use the same brush, I think. This is the difference between Western watercolor and Chinese Gombi style. You have to have a dark outline or contour. But if you use a very certain, kind of drawing to begin with, it's a Gombi style, like a contour drawing, not a sketch. I mean, it's a very clean line drawing. That's the idea. So then you just fill in the colors. Pretty much, it's the same like a watercolor. You start from light to dark in Gombi wash or coloring, but on this paper is very challenged that you cannot really push the paint around. So I forgot to do the light first while I was talking. Let's do that. Let's give a yellow, ochre, kind of orange wash. Basically you create shading with grays or coat, and then glaze it with warm. You can also put the warm color overall tone wash underneath, and then do the shading, and then glaze again. So that's all possible. So just alternate shading and the glazing, shading and separate wash, we call it. We normally use two brushes like this. If you have watched any gonna be artist demos. They switch very fast, so you cannot even uh, see which brush was which. So like that. Charger and sponge is like this. So there's no puddle on the paper when you complete a section. It should be dry. So this brush, this clean brush, is like a sponge. Do this brush. I use the same color for the shading part all the way, so to keep the uniform look, harmonious look. So just use the moon glow. It's kind of purple gray, very dark purple. You can see I tend to do just like instead of like pushing around, I just do the shape in one stroke because I'm skillful, right? Just like writing a Chinese character, the dot. So I really don't need the help from the second one. You just do the shape to fill in the shady part of the scale, like the fish. Okay. You can wait it dry to continue. That's the rule of thumb. Not, if you keep working, waiting to wet, it will be blurred. I do like some, part blur. It depends. It's basically I consider it's a semi-gombi or watercolor style gombi. Because I don't use the rigid line to begin with. Try to be loose. I was thinking to do a very loose style like that, but my client won't buy that, I think. So I stay with gombi look. All right. You see what else I can do? I feel time to do the dragon or the phoenix. I think the dragon maybe. The face. So let's highlight the lines first. I can use a small whistle brush. This time I will use a little warm color to maybe kind of red. I don't know what this color is. To check the chart. I think it's called transparent red oxide. It's a very dark break red or something, and I can mix that with the purple to warm it up a little bit. Not so bluish. It's a very dark purple, reddish color. I will draw the. Let me take a look of the reference. Alright, so I'll just go through the darks first. This is a small whistle brush. And the dark to the complete circle or not. Maybe different colors. Like all the lower lip. Mouth. This brush certainly is not very easy to use. I use the red hair brush, maybe the Seven Wolf instead. This is more designed for drawing lines. You can make some parts very red, some more purple. I think it's very a little bit. And you see the nose. I cannot really see closely either. I have to go with my feel. It depends on your eyesight. It will hurt your eye if you just use your mind, to understand, to feel it. You know, the eye would be nourished with what you see of the world. Instead of, you can sometimes close your eye when you observe. After you observe, and you should the past, just close your eye. Don't stare at it. Or you can save your eye. With the whisker, the dragon whisker. You don't have to go all the way, I think, because this is to highlight. Okay, this beard. Notice the rhythm, the long and short, the movement, like the gesture. Each line has ending and beginning and ending. So you can leave some opening to let the chi travel. Just add a little water to dilute it a little bit, and maybe add some blue gray for the teeth. Okay. And see under the tongue. Maybe dark. And now I complete the circle with the light lines in the top, like under the eyebrows. The darker and eyebrows. I'll save the white. You don't use white like this sun Wisdom Pro, whatever it is. I think the original painting is also a fusion style. It's not completely Gombi, maybe a newer Gombi style. With lots of Western influence and shading, lighting. We don't have a single source lighting, but we do have the sense of yin and yang, the dark and the light, which complement each other like Tai Chi. You can also alternate warm and cold. That's a kind of yin and yang balance. You have warm side, cold side in the yin. That kind of thing. Notice the horn is more bony, so I use tip to conceal centered line instead of the side brush strokes when I do the hair. Side stroke, side brush sides. Okay, this is the horn. Okay, then change to brush color red. Okay, it's more red to do the red hair. My client insists I do a red dragon because the wedding color is red in China, not white. I try to do more red in this painting, but as long as it looks okay with me. Just drag the brush, create a very cursive line, smooth cursive line. Let's do some darks. Save time. I don't have to start from light because it will be covered anyhow. negative painting, you may call it, to squeeze out this little, I don't know what this fire kind of thing. A fire, white. Basically, dark, squeeze out the front. To separate different layers and squeeze out the horn. Negative in the shape of the horn. You can add more hair lines. Overdoing it. Some orange and some pure red, kind of pure red, and a little bit this color. Let's go over it again. Some more orange in the light part. This is a transparent color. Cover the lines that you earlier. I have some nice colors here. What is called this pyro orange. It's a very nice color from Daniel Smith. Apply that here. You want to show some pure color, but not all, using. So that's the pyro orange. Here. Dark purple. Darks all have the purple the moon glow in it to unify it. normally it takes 3 layers, just like watercolor. Because the nature of this scroll, I cannot paint so many layers. You can see they start to buckle already, so I try to do it in direct one shot. Even the same tone, if you repeat, it will become darker. So that's a very useful feature on absorbent paper. So you can create gradation by repeating some of the spots to create a darker tone with the same, even with the same value. Okay, let's see if we need to recharge my battery. Okay, I will give you a closer look now. Then I'll take a break. Maybe take this phone down from the tripod. And see, you can take a closer look of this painting so far. This is the area I was just working on. There are a lot of details. Right? Okay. YouTubers, I'll give you a closer look as well. I have to change the battery. This is the face I was working on, the red hair. Okay, I'll see you in about 20 minutes if I will come back to finish this. I tried to paint this to celebrate the new year for for my fans. So stay tuned.